Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's quick law of attraction video, I'm going to talk about trusting the journey and how you can train yourself into trusting your journey more and more and more if you've been feeling like you haven't been able to trust your journey as much as you'd like. But first, if you're watching this video on my website or on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe because I do put out new law of attraction videos every single week. Also, if you're watching this video specifically on YouTube, be sure to tap the bell and turn on your notifications so that you see these videos as soon as I put them out. Let's go ahead and talk now about training yourself into trusting your journey. So we often hear the advice to trust your journey. And this is actually fantastic law of attraction life advice. But sometimes it's a bit challenging for people to know, how am I supposed to trust my journey? And here's the thing to understand is that trusting your journey is imperative for creating the life experience that is easy and flows nicely for you and is intrinsically rewarding for you. Okay, so to cultivate the sense of trusting your journey, I'll give an example. Trusting the journey is a lot like a baby inside of its mother's womb. The baby is just suspended there. It's just relaxing. It's just hanging out. Doesn't have any to-do lists. It's not fighting with anybody. It's not worried about anything. It's just sitting there suspended in a state of peace. And in that state of peace, the baby allows itself to be nurtured. It allows itself to be housed. It allows itself to grow and mature at a very rapid pace. It's pretty amazing when you consider how much a baby accomplishes in the span of 9 months, right? And the baby doesn't really do anything. The baby is just there, relaxed, trusting its journey. But you know, what that baby is doing is essentially a good strategy for all of us to be doing, which is just hanging out and relaxing and just allowing things to work for us rather than doing what a lot of people out there are doing, which is fighting with their reality, assuming that things aren't working out. See, when we're trusting our journey, we're walking through life, and no matter what happens, we're able to react to it in a way that is like, okay, great. That's fine that this is here. It's okay that this guy cut me off in traffic. It's all right if there's a traffic jam. I'm cool with how fast or how slow the traffic is going. I'm all right with the thing that my mother-in-law just said. Whatever comes up, we just react to it like, oh, this must be working out for me somehow. Rather than, it shouldn't be this way. This person shouldn't be saying that. This person shouldn't be cutting me off. And fighting against what's happening. Because as soon as we start doing that, we aren't trusting our journey. We're distrusting our journey. We're assuming that what's happening is happening because it's working against us rather than working for us. And so whenever we're distrusting our journey, we're projecting a message out vibrationally that says, things aren't working out for me. Things aren't working out for me. And what happens over time is this becomes compounded so that the reflection gets louder and louder and louder. And so sometimes when you tell people to trust the journey, they have a hard time wrapping their mind around it because they'll say something to the effect of, well, what about rape? Am I supposed to trust that part of the journey? Am I supposed to trust murder as part of the journey? You have to understand, if those kinds of scenarios are popping up with severe intensity in my life, all that means is that I've been distrusting my journey so much to the point where the reflection has become very, very, very loud. And fighting against it only makes it bigger. And so regardless of what the situation is, learning to drop the rope is the pathway through. Now, please understand, this doesn't mean that I think it's a great idea if you just submit to the serial killer, all right? But understand that if the serial killer shows up at the door, handle that the way you need to in the moment. But then as soon as you can, get to work on this tip right here so that those reflections die down. And the tip is this: whenever you find yourself tensing up in life, if you feel your body tense up, if you feel anxiety come on, if you feel the need to defend yourself verbally, or if you hear yourself in your mind defending yourself verbally, intellectually, in your mind, start to notice that those are always signs that in the moment, I'm not trusting my journey. Something's happening here, and I'm assuming it's working out negatively for me. I'm not trusting my journey here. And as soon as you become aware of that, there's only one thing that you need to do, which is to relax as much as you can. So what I think is a really great strategy is if you notice yourself tensing up at something someone says and you notice it, oh, I'm not trusting my journey, take a deep breath and just relax. Step away. Okay? Somebody cuts you off in traffic, same thing. Take a deep breath. Relax. Focus your attention elsewhere. And this seems like a very small thing. You don't have to do any affirmations or make a vision board or anything like that on this. But if you simply start practicing every time you feel tension coming up, as soon as you notice it, taking a deep breath and relaxing, taking a deep breath and stepping away, that will start to gain momentum with the law of attraction so that your default reaction to all events is, that's cool. And as soon as you're projecting that on everything that shows up, the reflection will become cool. It will become nice. Somebody cuts you off in traffic, you relax, that's cool. He floats right out of your lane or he waves at you, okay? You know, mother-in-law says something that's not very nice, take a deep breath, relax. All of a sudden she says something nice to you. Those kinds of things happen because when you trust the journey, what you're basically saying and through your relaxation is, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I'm gonna be okay no matter what. I'm okay no matter what. That's why I'm relaxed. This is a sign that I don't trust. This is a sign that I assume things aren't working out for me. So every time I feel myself doing this, the reflection is gonna be negative. Okay, so train yourself into trusting your journey simply as much as you notice it, taking a deep breath and relaxing. And the more that you practice that, the more ingrained it will become. And you'll find yourself much like a baby in the womb, able to kind of walk through life like this, just letting yourself be nurtured, letting yourself be supported, letting things work out for you. Thanks for watching today's quick law of attraction video. If you'd like to watch some of my longer law of attraction videos, I do have a membership website that contains my longer 30-minute plus videos, and I have a rather large database of those at this point. So if you'd like to check those out, make sure to check out the link below. Again, please do remember to subscribe and to turn on your notifications. And of course, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.